Jennifer Lopez's recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live ended in a jaw-dropping moment that no one saw coming. What was supposed to be a fun and glamorous night quickly turned into a tense and explosive confrontation that left the studio in stunned silence and viewers questioning what really happened behind the scenes. The night started with high energy as Kimmel introduced Lopez to loud applause. The superstar entered, looking flawless and full of confidence, exchanging playful jokes with Jimmy and diving into stories about her upcoming tour and latest film project. Everything seemed to be going smoothly until the conversation took a sudden turn. Kimmel brought up a recent tabloid rumor involving Lopez's personal life-making, a joke about her highly publicized relationships, expecting to get a laugh from the audience. But Lopez didn't find it funny. Her expression shifted and she responded with a sharp tone, asking Kimmel if they were there to talk about her work or dig into her private business. Trying to recover, Kimmel brushed it off as a joke and complimented her resilience in the face of media scrutiny. But Lopez wasn't having it. She told Kimmel she was tired of being the punchline in conversations that should be about her achievements, not her personal life. The energy in the room changed completely as Lopez went on to explain how frustrating it is to constantly be reduced to gossip instead of being respected as a serious artist and businesswoman. She called out the double standards women in entertainment face and questioned why her work was being overshadowed by tabloid drama. Kimmel attempted to move on and steer the interview back to her music career, but Lopez interrupted, pointing out that this wasn't the first time he'd made similar jabs. She said she had hoped for a real conversation, and not the same tired narrative she's been battling for years. As Lopez's voice rose, the audience sat in stunned silence, unsure whether to laugh or stay quiet. Lopez then took off her microphone, stood up, and told Kimmel that if he couldn't treat his guests with respect, she wasn't going to sit there and be humiliated for entertainment. Jimmy tried to de-escalate the situation, saying he didn't mean to offend and that the line was just part of the show's humor. But Lopez wasn't interested in an apology. She said that humor isn't an excuse for disrespect and stormed off the stage without another word. The camera awkwardly cut back to Jimmy, who looked visibly shaken by the confrontation. He tried to crack a joke to lighten the mood, but it didn't land, and the show quickly went to an unscheduled commercial break. When the show returned, Kimmel briefly addressed what happened, saying that sometimes interviews don't go as planned, and he respects all of his guests, regardless of how things unfold live on air. But the atmosphere for the rest of the night felt cold and uncertain. Clips of the moment hit social media within minutes, sparking an internet firestorm. Fans were divided. Some applauded Lopez for standing up for herself, while others criticized her for overreacting and not being able to take a joke. Many celebrities and fans chimed in on the incident, with some pointing out the deeper issue of how women in the spotlight are often treated in media interviews. Others questioned whether Kimmel had crossed a line or simply misjudged the tone sources. Close to Lopez later revealed that she had requested ahead of time that certain topics not be brought up and felt blindsided by Kimmel's choice to go there anyway. She reportedly left the studio immediately and canceled any post-show press commitments. As the clip continued to circulate, it raised questions about whether late-night hosts should be held more accountable for the way they handle celebrity interviews, especially when sensitive topics are involved under the guise of comedy. What was meant to be a promotional appearance for a world tour turned into a viral cultural moment, highlighting the fine line between humor and humiliation, and Jennifer Lopez's powerful exit may go down as one of the most unforgettable moments in late-night television history.